Hey, what's going on, everybody? EXO coming at you here with a little one-on-one update, just giving you the lowdown on what's been going on lately here at the homestead. We got just a few more days left, yes, until the big move heading over to Tennessee. The good old rolling hills are calling our name. Finally, it's been a long time coming, right? So I've been, oh gosh, my freaking face. So I've been in the garage packing up all the miscellaneous stuff and the big stuff because the U-Haul is just a couple days away. I cannot wait. So I almost made the mistake of continuing on with a lot of the big processes of the build, the next steps of the baffle, assembling it in the truck, doing the rear last walls, getting those in. But then I started to realize and tell myself it's probably not a good idea. I gotta move in 3 days. I don't want to be in the middle of everything, tool-wise, supplies-wise. Man, this exposure is crazy. I thought I liked this camera. That's where I'm at right now. We're almost ready to go, guys. No more renting. Well, what do you think about that? Are you a renter or are you a home owner? This is gonna be the first time for us, so finally, my home theater, my walls, I'll be able to put decorations, my speakers where I want them. It's been a pain in the butt having to use those stupid command strips because we can't even do anything to our walls. What's your opinion? Would you rather be a renter or a home owner? Be able to do anything you want or have to listen to a stinking landlord? I guess there are the perks of not having to do anything as far as responsibility goes when stuff hits the fan. So here we are in the garage, about to be doing some more packing with the baffles. I would love to be able just to go breezing through this next few processes, but like I said, I would be right in the middle of everything, screws going, I want to keep all my stuff together, so it's time to get the rest of this stuff packed up, get ready for the U-Haul. I got some spare steel so we can actually mount the baffles up there real tight, but I'm really excited, guys. This is my first time being a homeowner. Some people were wondering, what about all those other houses you had? Well, I was a renter those whole times. I had a landlord, had to deal with the rent payments and all that. So this is gonna be a big time change. Whole different way of life, really, for me. So I'm totally excited because I'm the type of person who wants to change things, customize things, make it tailored for my needs. So, oh man, I can see my living room already. I can see how everything's gonna piece together. But get this, guys, the shop will actually be able to fit my truck in there. This is like just below 7 feet and my truck is over 7 feet. So I haven't been able to have my big build in my own garage the whole time I've lived here. It'll be a welcome change to have 9-foot doors, or they might be 10-foot doors. They're huge. 1,500 square feet, my own 3-car bay garage. I am so excited. It's a big change from the good old white tent out here that we installed back in March or so. It was definitely a necessary evil because this has been a blessing for me because evil and blessing in the same sentence. Whoops. This has been a necessary part of the problem because of rain. These trees dropping acorns and pine cones all over my stuff. That stupid residue is already built up on the edge of the tent. But as long as it's not built up on my truck, I really don't mind. I cannot wait. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Our patience has been wearing thin. This buying process, 2021 is like the worst time to buy a house. We're at the home stretch, guys. We're at the home stretch. Your prayers and your good luck wishes have been doing us well. Here's where we're at in the build right now. Just a quick little update, nothing crazy. I just wanted to give you guys more one-on-one stuff here. I finished trimming this section of this rear panel. That way we can glass it over, or maybe even put a single piece of wood. I'm not 100% sure because what you don't know is directions ended up changing again for one more crucial change in the bandpass design. It's still a 6th order. It's still a really big 6th order, but I'm not gonna give you too much teasing information about it right now. As far as the next steps go, we'll just have to remove this panel, that panel, this panel, and the floor, because what you're looking at is, like before, just loosely fitted to get all these cut to the exact same size. So I'll have to choose, or at least show you guys where I've chosen where to cut this, and then that will determine our flat platform for the bottom And it will also determine our internal volume for the box. It's a lot of planning and a lot of designing. I've whipped up at least a dozen different designs with this build, and I'm just slowly starting to realize what exactly is perfect. If you come up front, you can see there's just a little bit more to do on the top of the roof to make it real beefed up. I've done some stuff behind the scenes. Let me see if you can even see that in there. I've started filling up the gap near the windshield. All that right there is PL Max. That way when the roof starts moving, if at all, there'll be at least a little bit of structural support between each beam. Definitely stay on the lookout for a full custom job of this too, making it level and coming down probably the whole remaining 1.5 inches that makes up that roof brace, just to make her nice and flush right up to the point that we're looking at. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do something similar to a stripper pole like I did in the other build, or if I'm just gonna do something really, really thick and just affix it to the roof itself and let that be where it gets its strength. There's a lot of different ways that you can tackle these situations and problem solve your way through it. With me, I really do like to absorb the good time and try to do things as like, I don't know, as fun as I can possibly do it, because you only get to do this once, right? So I don't want to hurry the process and possibly think back at something and be like, oh man, hindsight 2020, I wish I did this. So I'm really trying to find myself all those capturable moments and make sure I seize the day before I make anything too rash of a decision, you know what I'm saying? Which is also why I got 3 different sizes of angle iron, 2-inch, 1.5, and 1 inch, just so I can piece together what exactly would be perfect for the baffle when mounting it. There's only a little bit of space here on the side, so either way with the 2-inch, say if it came down right here, we'd have to do a little bit of a curve out of it and then it would continue about right here. But I wanna make sure we have a good bite on all corners, because the bracing, I haven't quite figured out if I'm gonna run this way once, this way, or just go across this way with verticals. You see what I'm saying? Or do both. It would be about 60 pounds if I did both, but it's all up in the air still. I wanna make this baffle as strong as possible without sacrificing too much in volume. But get this, the more we stack up, we gain volume by how deep the circles become underneath it. So if it's a, say a 4-layer baffle for just the cutout, that's 3 inches of added space for the 16.5 depth-wise to add into your calculations for volume. So you gotta be on top of that. And even when you invert your cones, the inside of the cone has a volume too. So right now I'm working with about 1.2 cubic feet added just from that one part. So it's very important to try to do your math as you go and really pay attention to it. Overall, this baffle is gonna be super strong, especially once we start staggering the rest of the layers. I had some people wondering how that works. It's just taking the smaller piece that was on top of the big piece, alternating it as you go. So the seam that you're working with is never in the same spot. It actually alternates. So it would be something like this, and then this side would be on that side, so on and so forth. It'll definitely be a heavy sewn bit when she's finished, but that's okay. Because of the changes that I've made behind the scenes, a lot of these extra little additions in weight are not gonna matter whatsoever. You'll see why in the end, but it's still gonna be a rowdy sew. It's gonna be rowdy. Man, I hate how I'm turning black all of a sudden. I gotta hold my camera up like this and get a nice workout the whole time. So here is just a quick little update, guys. I'm actually fixing a pipe before I leave because it bursted. So I'm over here doing a little sistered up on a landscape job just to make him feel good, so I didn't have to leave him with something right when we move, right? My landlords loved us, so I'm gonna keep the ball rolling with that. So in the meantime, guys, stay on the lookout for some more updates with the build. Like I said, the U-Haul, the appointment's freaking tomorrow or the day after that. So I need to get busy getting the rest of the stuff moved in the garage, because I've been procrastinating at least on that area because of this. It's like, oh, why pack up all the tools when I still may need them? But I need to get past that and start getting serious with this, get the rest of the move done, and just say thank you guys for coming along for the ride and being patient during this process. You guys are the best. I'm not giving up. So thank you so much for being a part of the team. I will come back at you with a little comment challenge winner for the next big expose. Today is just an update video, so I'm not gonna make it the whole big designated thing for the comment challenge, but whatever. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of the channel. And if you haven't seen the latest video of the build, I'll link it in the description. It's a great little spread. It got like 100,000 views in the first week, so you guys must be really liking it. Thank you so much for your kind comments and support. I read all of them, so I'll be going sifting through some to be picking the next round for the comment challenge. Thank you guys again so much. I don't know if I already said that, but I'll talk to you in the next one. This is just a little one-on-one with EXO. Expect more like it. I'll talk to you in the next one. Wait, I gotta get at least some color. There we go. Bye.